Hey, what's up, y'all? It's another beautiful day outside, another day towards success, another day towards the millions. You know, I don't care if it's sunny, gloomy, cloudy, raining, hail, sleet, snow, whatever. Another day of seeing the earth and being above it is another day of a blessing. You know what I'm saying? We are achieving, we will achieve, we are figuring it out, and we will get it figured out. There's two things I want to talk about, and I was feeling a bit stuck on it this morning because I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. So I just prayed. And anytime you feel stuck, you feel like there's no flow, just pray. Trust me, it all works out. But two things that popped up in my head when I finished praying was staying on your purpose, sticking to the vision that God is showing you. And two, stop sharing your plans and ideas with people outside of you and God. See, when I talk about purpose, right, I'm talking about something that's bigger than you and I. We all serve a purpose in this world. We are all here for a reason. Some people got bigger purposes than others. That don't mean that the other person's better than the other person. It just means that we are all serving a purpose to make the world a better place, right? Just like, with ants. There's ants that play the back line to make sure that the line is, whatever ants do, there's always somebody that's at the back, there's somebody in the front, there's somebody in the middle. Like a wolf pack. Everybody serves a purpose, right? And I just want to say that it's our job to figure out what this purpose is. And the only way we can figure out what that purpose is we have to remain still. We have to eliminate the noise and we have to isolate, because the thing about isolation is preparation for elevation. You understand? I'm going to say it again. Isolation is preparation for elevation. God will remove you from people and things to show you what you need to fix and heal in your life to make things better, right? And that's the only way we can hear what God is trying to tell us and trying to show us, right? So we have to get away from the noise, listen to what God is trying to tell us, figure out what our purpose is, and stay on that purpose. We must stay on the mission. We all have a mission. You are not here to be average. You are not average. You are not mediocre. You are above average. You understand? You are so powerful. You don't even understand. You don't even know how powerful you are yet. But I promise you, the minute you step into it, you will understand how powerful you are. You see them visions that you get when you chilling and you just, watching TV or something, and you just go into a mode of daydream and you see this house, or you see a car, you see a family, you see all these things. Understand that this is a vision that God is showing you. Like, this is your future. God would never show you a vision that you can't obtain. So these visions that you see when you daydreaming, understand that is your future. You just got to orchestrate a plan to get there, right? But back to what I was saying about being on your purpose. See, a purpose is something that's so much bigger than you and I, so much bigger than we can fathom. See, a purpose is something that brings us joy, but in the midst of us bringing it joy to us, it's healing and inspiring and helping other people. And we must figure out what our purpose is. Some people got a purpose where they just helping people see more within themselves. Some people got a purpose where they here to change the world, and whatever way that is, right? But we all serve a purpose to make the world a better place. And the minute you figure that out, I need you to stay on it. You're gonna have people that's gonna come in your life, friends, family, lovers, that's gonna come in your life and try to sway you off your path, try to distract you. Understand, anything that's coming to distract you is not sent from God. I'm just here to let you know that. It's not sent from God. So, when you're on your purpose, it's imperative that you tell these people, hey, look, I love you. I even value you as a human being. I value your friendship. I appreciate everything you do for me. But if I'm ever in a position where I have to choose my purpose or you, I'm going to choose my purpose. That doesn't make you selfish. Let me tell you something. When people see that you put your purpose over relationships or anything worldly, people commend that. They're never going to tell you that because it doesn't make them feel good that they're being rejected. You know what I'm saying? But when that rejection feeling dies out, they start to be like, you know what? I commend that. I commend that. I like that. It shows that you are disciplined. Because that's all it is discipline. It's an act of discipline to stay on your purpose and to keep going after what it is you see. That is discipline. And I'm just going to let you know, there's going to be times, there's going to be hurdles, there's going to be trials and tribulations. They said that the weapon against you, weapons against you shall not prosper. But they never said the weapon won't form. It was never said that there won't be trials and tribulations. It was never said that there won't be hurdles. Right? And you got to know that it's going to be bumpy. Sometimes it may be bumpy. But you got to stick to the vision. Because this is a vision that's sent from God. Trust me. Trust me. It gets better. People gonna try to come in and try to make you think that procrastination is okay, prolonging your success is okay. Oh, don't worry about it. You get to it tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You overworking yourself. Relax. No. I'm on a mission. We on a mission. We got no time to waste. We can't be. See, people. We in this world. We waste so much time on chasing money, chasing guys, chasing women, chasing relationships, chasing things that don't matter, worldly things, instead of chasing the word of God, chasing ourselves, chasing what we need to be doing for ourselves, chasing happiness, internal peace, sanity. These are the things that we need to be chasing, because what we fix inside is what's going to fix the outside world for us. We can't give what we don't have for ourselves. The love that we have for ourselves is supposed to be shared with the world. So what I'm saying is, it's important that we sit still, remain still, figure out what our purpose is, hear what God is trying to tell us, hear what God is trying to tell you. Because if you're around a bunch of noise all the time, consistently, how can you hear the word? How can you figure out what's your purpose? This is why some people be in their 40s, 35, 50, and still don't know what their purpose is. Because they've been around so much noise for so long that they never had the time to hear what God was trying to show them or trying to say to them. So what I'm saying is, slow down. Listen to what God is trying to show. Listen to what God is trying to say. See what God is trying to show you. And move off of that. Because our purpose is so much bigger than what we can understand. See, when we serve our purpose, our time is up. None of this matters. The money, the cars, all this, and it don't matter. You know what matters? What we can do for the next person. How we can show the next person how to heal. How we can show the next person to be inspired. Or how can we inspire the next person? How can we inspire the next person? How can we provoke thought in the next person to change? Purpose looks so different for everybody. Everybody has their own purpose. But we have to sit still and figure out what it is and stay on it. Never lose sight of it. You cannot lose sight of your purpose. Tell people, look, I love you. I value your friendship. However, I'm on my purpose. See, just figuring out your purpose alone is a process. So we don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste. Look, look at this. Hell now. That's crazy. It's hailing now. It's snow. But anyway, we don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste chasing people. We don't have time to waste chasing money. We don't have time to waste chasing worldly things. We must chase what God is trying to show us and what God is trying to tell us. Chase the word of God. Chase happiness. Chase, peace, sanity, internal peace. That's the things we need to chase, right? How can we help people be better? How can you help somebody be better? How can you provoke thought and having somebody turn their life around? But in order for you to do that, you got to do that first with yourself. I say it all the time. You're not mediocre. You are not average. You're not here to play it safe. Understand what I'm saying? Please. I'm getting chilled right now. Just even talking about this. This is crazy. But you're something so much more special. People look up to you. You don't understand. People are very, people, they'll never tell you. But people are watching. They are seeing you. They are watching how you do it. They're trying to figure out how you do it. And the thing is, you got people that look up to you, so it's like, you really gotta put on. I mean, for the lack of better words, you gotta put on. Stay on your purpose at all times. And when you find out what your purpose is, that's between you and God. It's not for you to go around the world. See, sometimes when we figure out the minute we figure out what our purpose is, we get so excited, like, yo, I finally know what I want to do. I know I want to start a non-profit organization, or I want to do this. And then you go around and you start sharing your ideas and what your purpose, and people start being discouraging, which brings me to my next point. Stop sharing your plans and ideas with people outside of you and God, because the vision that you have is the vision that's for you. Only you. It's a reason why you could tell a person a plan or a deal or something that can bring happiness further down the line, and they can't see it. There's people that can't see further than their fingertips. Let alone you want them to see your vision. When you go out and you express your ideas and plans to people, you leave it up for grabs. The minute you say it out to the world that you're going to do this and do that, now that's when the time ticks. Because now it's up for grabs. Somebody else could be grabbing your idea. And then not only that, and it don't even be intentional, because sometimes when we get excited, we want to go to our friends, we want to go to our aunts, uncles, family, mother, father, and you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And yet, out of the love that they have for you, they might say, oh, that's nice, that's cool, but, keep this in mind. Oh, keep this in mind. I don't want to keep that in mind. You go and you express your plan and idea to somebody, now all of a sudden you discouraged. They start putting things in your head and your brain that was never there. That's because it was never there for you to see. You wasn't supposed to see that. Because the vision was that you were going to succeed. That was the vision, that you were going to succeed. There was no failure in mind. God gave you the vision to let you know, hey, this is what's for you. You're going to succeed. Just create the plan and you will get there. But if you go into this person telling them, oh, I got this idea, and mind you, they have no experience in whatever it is that you're trying to do. In the book, The Richest Man of Babylon, there was a part where the kid came up to the richest man of Babylon, and he was telling the rich man, he had an idea, and the rich man was, asking him some questions. He was like, okay, cool, I'm not saying word for word of what the book was saying, but the concept was, the kid had an idea, and he went to somebody that was outside of outside of what he's trying to do. And the person gave him knowledge that wasn't conducive with with the idea, right? Maybe I'm not explaining this correctly, but basically he was saying that the rich man in Babylon was telling him, like, you can't go to a shoeman asking about diamonds. The minute you do that, you get discouraged. If you want to know about jewelry, diamonds, you go to a jeweler. You want to know about shoes, you go to a shoeman. You want to know about books, you go to a booksman. Or you go to a library, right? You don't go to anybody that doesn't have the experience, that don't know what they're talking about, that never even did it, never even thought about it. They probably don't even know what you're talking about. They probably heard about it from somebody else. And now they sharing that person's experience with you. Sharing their failures, that person's failures with you. And now in your brain, you're thinking, oh, dang, I didn't think about that, because you wasn't supposed to. You wasn't supposed to think about that. You was just supposed to see the vision and go after it. So what I'm saying is, keep your ideas, your plans to yourself. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. And just stay on your purpose. You know, you're going to have a lot of people that's going to come into your life and they're going to try to sway you, but you got to stay on your purpose. Stick to the vision. It's going to be times that you're going to have to sacrifice. It's going to be times that there's going to be people that's willing to walk away from you because they see that you're on your purpose and you're not bending. That's okay. Let them walk. Let them go. You got things to do. You're on a mission. And when you fulfill your mission, that person will see. They'll be the person like, yo, I used to know them. Used to. Keyword. Used to. You know, they serve their purpose. Let them go. Let them go. You are on a mission. There's things that you need to fulfill. So what I'm saying is, stay on your purpose. Stick to your vision. Stop sharing your plans and ideas that only God is showing you. Because your visions are your visions. And as much as I hate to quote this book, in the book of 48 Laws of Power, is win through action, never through argument. You got to show people better than you can tell them. You understand? Peace, love, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Until next time, man. If you haven't checked out the music, CoolestMell, go check it out. You know, it's on the other YouTube channel, which is CoolestMell, COO. It's the same thing. But until next time, man.